Hi Scorpio, it's me Christine from Under the Tarot Sun. Thank you for joining me today. Gives me great pleasure to be here with you. I decided it would be fun if I just did a little introduction about how all the planets in the sky are going to be affecting us, along with the tarot reading, because there's a lot of planetary activity going on. And Scorpio, it's almost Scorpio season, so this is very exciting. One of them being October 5th, tomorrow, Friday, Venus is going to be going into retrograde. So everybody is going to feel a little off, I guess you could say. It's going to be leaving everybody a feeling of, I feel so passionate about things, but I don't know why. You know, it's going to confuse people. It's going to make people go back and reflect a lot. Because then we jump right into the new moon on the 10th. And the new moon is just going to shake things up as far as, okay, well, we were feeling this way a couple days ago because of the Venus in retrograde. Now the new moon's here, and I'm feeling okay, kind of like, yay, it's the new moon. However, Scorpio, this is a perfect time for you to set your intentions. The new moon is a beautiful time to do this for yourself. Because on the 23rd of October, as you know, it's Scorpio season. And everything will kind of have a macabre feeling and an eerie feeling. That's just what Scorpio season brings. It's kind of exciting. And then on the 24th, we have a full moon in Taurus. So you need to set your new intentions before the full moon, Scorpio. And what this Venus in retrograde is going to leave you feeling with is a need for you to specifically, how did I put it down? You're going to have an overwhelming need to reconnect with your needs, is one of the things that I really focused on when I wrote everything out this morning. You know, what you feel, Scorpio, is going to play a big part in your life. A new relationship might even pop up. But during Venus in retrograde, Scorpio, it might go very fast with this new relationship. And then your birthday season starts on the 23rd, and then boom, the new moon, the full moon on the 24th, you're going to be like, wow, I regret taking things so fast, so quickly, because the full moon is going to make you, in your sign no less, is going to make you go back and reflect on some decisions of your past. So my advice to you, Scorpio, is connect with what makes you happy during this Venus in retrograde. And while I want to be joyful and happy for you, Scorpio, that a new relationship will probably pop up and it'll feel like that soulmate connection, but just be careful because it'll probably leave just as quickly as it came, and you'll be feeling regret and kind of sadness and like, wait a second, what just happened? So I don't want you to have to go through that, my sweet Scorpio. And with that being said, I'm using my Druid Craft Tarot. Like always, with all my videos, I do a 5-card spread. I've already saged over my cards, loved on them, and asked them to bring me great love vibes for my Scorpio reading. So we're just going to start shuffling, Scorpio. What else did I write down for you? Kind of like slow down when this new love approaches you, Scorpio. Have some fun. Yes, worry about your needs, Scorpio. You know, what makes you feel good, but just don't invest yourself fully into this new relationship, because with Venus in retrograde, lasts for about 40 days, things tend to take off as quickly as they appeared, and that will leave you with a sad heart, Scorpio. And I don't want your birthday season to be sad. So what cards can we tell Scorpio in love? Okay, it would be exciting, Scorpio, to see. Very good. Gonna cut the deck, Scorpio. Crowning your spread is the 4 of Pentacles. Okay. And in your recent past is the World card, Scorpio. And in the present is the Chariot. And in the future is the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, that's good. That's basically what I just said. And your soul wants you to know the Five of Pentacles. Okay. So, my sweet Scorpio, crowning your spread is the Four of Pentacles. This is an earth sign. And I always take a peek at the cards to make sure that I see your element in the cards. While the Chariot represents Cancer, Scorpio, I still am probably going to get a clarifier on this bottom one, the Five of Pentacles, earth, because there's not a lot of water in your spread. So I want to know why, Scorpio, and we'll just play it out from here. So crowning your spread is the Four of Pentacles. You've really been building on something, Scorpio. You've really been taking the time to figure out, yes, this is about building your wealth, most definitely. And Pentacles is an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. But when this comes in a love spread, Scorpio, you've really been focused on your plans about how to build a relationship that meets and checks all your boxes, all your criteria, Scorpio. You've really been doing the inner work and thinking, well, what kind of a relationship do I want? What truly makes me happy? So this is crowning your spread. You've done a lot of work, Scorpio, so to speak, with, building yourself up, yes, but also coming up with a plan of attack for relationship when it does come. Like, what have you let go of? What are you willing to move on to? What are your deal breakers? What's something that you hope for in the future? You've been really building on thinking about this and how you can bring it into your life. And boom, shows right up, crowning your spread. And in the past, you had the World card, Scorpio. In your past, you had it all. This is what I am feeling your heart is telling you. You had it all. And you had the world at your feet. You had all the elements. You had all the signs in your life. You were feeling really good. The sun was crowning everything that you were doing. The World card, when it shows up in your past, it just means that you're aware of the great things that possibly you did have at one time in your past. And I feel this for you, Scorpio. I know that you had, a great love that was in your past. And so now you're building on those and setting those, the same things, but not the same. Does that make any sense? Like, you had the world in a relationship in your past, but it's okay because you've taken some time out to figure out, well, what do I want now when the love shows up? So you really build on that. And in your present, the Chariot, the beautiful Chariot. This card represents Cancer, and this is in your present. And chances are, Scorpio, you have a very important Cancer, strong Cancer, friend, lover, person in your life, Scorpio. That's really helped you break down your walls and build yourself up to know exactly what it is that you want. And, the Chariot, she's being led. She's not only standing very tall and strong, she has been through a lot, Scorpio. You think you've been through a lot. She says, well, okay, you tell me your story, because I've been there. I've seen the darkness and I've seen the light. I've seen the good and I've seen the bad. I see the good and the bad in you, Scorpio. And I'm always going to be your friend. I'm always going to be your lover. I'm always going to be there for you. However this plays out for you, Scorpio, it showed up in your present. This is a strong female energy. This, even though it's not gender specific, if you're a female watching this, this could be a strong Cancer male in your environment. that says, come on, you know you've been there, you know you've seen it all. We're going to ride on this chariot together, you know, and boom, the Eight of Pentacles shows up in your future. And this is generous. This is, you know, generous in love. And be careful, Scorpio, because that's exactly what I said in the beginning with the Venus in retrograde. Somebody new may show up, and you're going to be very generous in your heart because it's going to sweep you off your feet, so to speak. So rely on this Cancer, the chariots in your present, to, you know, keep you grounded, even though this is an earth sign. An earth sign may be showing up in your future, Scorpio, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. And, you know, this is generous with your finances, Scorpio. Maybe you're going to really, you know, think about those checklists that you've made. For some reason, I just keep getting that. And you're going to really tap into that. And, you know, this is taking care of, not of you, but this is sacrificing too, Scorpio. Like, sacrifice your generous nature. So be mindful, you know, even though you know you've had it all in the recent past, Chariot's going to come in and help you keep your head on straight. They're going to give you the good, the bad, the everything, you know, help you weigh out your decision maybe. And then the Five of Pentacles, your soul wants you to know. The Eight of Pentacles is in your future, your generous nature, your generous heart. You know, you've really worked hard on building and putting together what you want, Scorpio, and your generous nature is just going to put it all out there because you're going to be feeling great. This, you know, Venus in retrograde is going to make you feel like, ah, love of my life just showed up. However, your soul wants you to know if you're not careful, you're going to feel material loss, hardship, crisis. You're going to feel regrets if you jump on the bandwagon with this new relationship too fast. And it's going to cause you to feel this Five of Pentacle energy. It's okay though, Scorpio. It's okay. You know, I know what you know. I know you know what you're doing. Scorpios are the master in everything with sex, love, and beauty. But I still want to get another card on this Eight of Pentacles. See if I can't pull some water. All right. Two of Cups. So if you're careful, Scorpio, and you don't jump the gun, you know, in your future is the Two of Cups, and this is water. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So don't be too generous with this new person that comes a knocking, Scorpio. Kind of stay a little guarded, which I know you can do very easily. Because the Two of Cups, water, this is definitely for you, Scorpio, in the future. You can obtain this Two of Cups, love, blessings, you know, as long as you keep your wits about you, because you don't want to go to this feeling of regret. Fantastic, Scorpio. I hope you enjoyed it. Very nice. All right. Peace and love with you, Scorpio. Have a beautiful day. Bye.